And tonight, several families in Nashville, Illinois are reflecting on their losses. This comes after heavy rain caused some massive flooding. News 3's Waylon Walls-Parker shows us how they're coping.
1 week after severe flooding turned Nashville, Illinois into a temporary island, nearly 70 homeowners have reported flood damage. One of them, Jami Lane, says it's a week later and her family is still trying to process what happened.
Where it was rushing through the house, and it was really traumatic for them, my 6-year-old, for several days after.
And Lane says they had to clean out their entire first floor.
They said what was supposed to happen happened, and it worked the way it should. But if that's the case, then should houses really be affected like this?
But Lane says last week's flooding doesn't even come close to the pain she experienced in 2015. That's when her daughter, Sierra Wilder, passed away in a plane crash with some of her husband's family.
Still, I mean, even this devastation is doable. I mean, you make it doable. That one, you don't ever recover from.
Lane says to make matters worse, the flooding swept away many of her daughter's belongings.
Schoolwork, paperwork, drawings, pictures. It's pretty much out there in a tub drenched with water, so.
Lane says since the flooding happened, her neighbors have been there to help.
We got all the main floors that we still have to finish.
They are all waiting to see if organizations like the Red Cross are able to help.
Well, what we're running into is a lot of these organizations, they are so spread thin because of all the disasters that have been happening. Their volunteers are either wore out or just coming back from deployment.
Matthew Bierman with Washington County's Emergency Management Agency says they are reaching out to see how they can get more to help, but they will most likely not get FEMA assistance.
So what we hope for is to get SBA, which is Small Business Association, which is what we did for the storm last year, where they come in with extremely low interest loans stretched out over 30 years.
But even after all of this, Lane says she's still worried about living near the dam.
I mean, what if it happens again, and who's to say it won't? And are we safe here?
In Nashville, Illinois, Waylon Walls-Parker, News 3.